Hey, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're hearing the sound of my voice right now, that's letting me know that God is giving you another opportunity to be great, not because you hear my voice, but because He gave you another day to get up. That is definitely, truly a blessing, and I'm so glad to be in that number for sure. Yes, indeedy, man. It's good to see everybody this morning as usual. Let me see. Let me check and see. Look like we I apologize for my tardiness, but for some reason I just could not get up. I was, I don't know. It was who we got in the building? First person in the building is Real Prison Talk with Tampa Tommy. He said, "Good morning, family." Next is BNN Boxing News. Then we have All Things. He said, "Good morning, hardcore boxing fan. Hit that like button." And we got Tim Layton says, "Good morning, family." Then we got the mayor. The mayor's in the building. Kareem Hassan says, "Good morning, my people." Then we got Mike Grimm. What's up, Mike Grimm? A little late today, man. Everything okay? I'm used to you coming in at 8 o'clock. BJ33 in the building. Salute to BJ33. Lonnie Lee, my guy. Hey, our guy did it up yesterday. Forgive me. Let me get my coffee. Man, okay. So he said, "Good morning, Jay." And the hangout, Jay, I do was on. Yeah. He was definitely on fire. Hit us with a three-peat yesterday, didn't he? For sure. Turn this air on. Here we go. Dark and lovely in the building. Say good morning, Jay, and the hangout fam. Peace and blessing. Appreciate the text, good sis. For sure. Thomas Hill in the building. Yes, indeed. What's up, my California Connect? He said Kindred Grand Rising. Okay. Barbara D. What's up, Barbara D? She says, "Salute to you, Jay, and the Hangout crew." Salute to you too, Barbara D. Always a pleasure to see you. For sure. Who else we got up in here? Just got a funny text. Mike Rim said, "I've been up since 5:30 getting the basement on flooded with bad back." Damn. I know how that is, man. I had to deal with that. About a month or so ago, man. So I know how that is, man. That's the and I fell on my back in the basement, man. The blessing was I had a son that went on and took care of everything. So thank God that he did. I was through. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Matter of fact, I forgot to put that up. There it is right there. Happy birthday to my godson. Yes, indeed. Kaya, aka Baby Dude. Birthday is today. Don't think I didn't remember now. Come on now. I already had it set up for the youngster right there. Yes, indeedy. That's a blessing. His mama birthday was yesterday. And then the day she had him. Man, that's a blessing, ain't it? For sure. For sure. I knew it was his birthday today. Let me see something. Hold on. Okay. Let me see if I got everybody. Stretch out boxing. Say what's popping. You. Good to see you. Legacy defined in the building. Salute. Salute to this coffee for sure. He say, "What's good, big homie? I sent you a picture. Did you get it?" Let me see. Look at him. Yeah. Look at him. Man. I'm at the post that. Look at him wearing that Ralph. I see you, youngster. Yes, indeed. I had posted him like 12 o'clock, like 12:01 last night on the community page. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I knew it was his birthday. Yeah, I posted him on the community page. I think like 12:01. I was up all night. I think I finally fell asleep maybe like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Yeah, he's too cute, ain't he? He is way too cute. Yes, indeed. You said you peeped the polo with the button up. Yeah, I peeped the polo. I didn't know it was. Let me look. It was buttoned all the way up to the top. Yeah, it is buttoned all the way up to the top. Man. That's what's up. Man, thank you for that picture. I appreciate that. Y'all trying to get me tearing up in here. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Nice. Forgive me, y'all. Naeem, the dream say happy birthday to you and your little guy. Just do boxing. Yes, indeedy. Hey, shout out to the Mighty Warriors. I know y'all here. Good to see y'all. It's always a pleasure to see the ones that like to watch. For sure. And shout out to the Peekaboo crew, without a doubt. And shout out to the channels that watch in silence. Salute to you. Yes, indeed. It's always a pleasure to be back up in the hangout, man, and just be able to come in here and enjoy ourselves, man. What y'all got going on in here? B1 in the chat talking about where's Jay? Kenneth Johnson, what's up, my guy? Salute to you. Yes, indeed. If y'all want to bless little baby, do send a cash app to his mama. The cash app is right there. Bless the youngster. For sure. All righty. Now, see, we have a different topic today. And I changed what it was from the beginning for the simple fact. I mean, I felt though that this right here was worth talking about. And so, yeah, that's why I brought it up, man. And it's about a guy that's in prison for something he did not do. You know what I'm saying? And even been proved by DNA that he did not do it. You know, but yet he is scheduled on September the 24th to be executed. You dig? And his son is a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And his son is a professional boxer. His name is Marcellus Williams Jr. And he's trying to bring his pops home, man. And when I read this, I said, you know what? Let's get some awareness over about it, man. And you know, they're seeking signage, you know, for people to sign on about this. You know what I mean? And even the DA now looks like they're going to actually get on board to make this happen. It says Marcellus Williams Jr. is scheduled to be executed on September the 24th for a crime that he did not commit, despite DNA evidence proving his innocence. His son is a professional boxer, Marcellus Williams Jr. is looking to bring his father home. And I found out about this on Twitter, you know, and I was compelled. I was like, wow, man, you know, that's heavy to being, they've had the DNA show that it wasn't him. Yeah, I was like, wow. So they, you know, they're looking to actually unalive him by September the 24th. I've been deeply going into this, and I see that the DA is looking to. Hold on one second. I'm gonna read something to you all real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Turn this volume down on this thing. Oh, right. Alrighty. Okay. First of all, I want to make sure that I sign in today and hit the appreciation button. Make sure I did that. All right. It says 24 watching, 24 appreciations. I like that. I like that. 100% appreciation. I salute you all, man. I salute you all for that, without a doubt. All righty. All right, now this is the update on him. Say Marcellus Williams is scheduled to be executed on September 24th for a crime that he did not commit, despite the DNA evidence proving his innocence. His son, the professional boxer, Marcellus Williams Jr., is desperate to bring his father home. Our story case update from July the 2nd. The Circuit Court of St. Louis County, Missouri, scheduled a hearing for August 21st, 2024 to assess the and clear and convincing evidence of actual inconvenience led prosecuting attorney Wesley Bell to move to vacate Marcellus Williams from wrongful conviction and death sentences. Marcellus Williams is scheduled to have a unalivement at September the 24th. The St. Louis County Prosecuting Attorney reviewed these DNA results and filed a motion to vacate Mr. Williams' conviction because he believed that these DNA results proved by clear and convincing evidence that Mr. Williams did not commit this crime. Although the circuit court has not yet scheduled a hearing to address this motion, and no court has ever considered the new exculpatory evidence, the Missouri Supreme Court set an execution date for Mr. Williams. Time is running out to stop Missouri from executing an innocent person on September the 24th. Here's what you need to know about the case. A crime scene covered with forensic evidence contained no link to Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams has been seeking to prove his innocence throughout the 23 years he has spent on Missouri death row. On August 11, 1998, Felicia Gale, a former reporter for the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, was found unalive to death in her home. The perpetrator left behind considerable forensic evidence, including fingerprints, hair, and trace DNA on the weapon. A blade from Miss Gale's kitchen. None of the forensic evidence matches Mr. Williams. The case against Mr. Williams was turned on of testimonies of two unreliable witnesses who were incentivized by promise of leniency in their own pending criminal case and reward money. The investigation has gone cold until a jail inmate named Henry Cole, a man with a lengthy record, claimed that Mr. Williams confessed to him that he committed what they were both locked up in jail. Cole directed police to Laura Arrow, a woman who had briefly dated Mr. Williams and had an extensive record on him. Both of these individuals were known fabricators. Neither revealed any information that was not even included in media account. The new DNA testing confirms Mr. Williams is innocent, yet no court has considered the evidence. I'm not going to keep on reading on it, but I mean, it pretty much looks like they railroaded them, man. They wanted to close this case. They took two witnesses that were promised things to say that he did it, but yet they had evidence, fingerprints, and a whole bunch of other stuff, hair. None of it was part of this guy at all, but yet they still decided to give him all this time, plus they tried to get him out of here, man. I'm going to make sure that you all get the link so that you can sign the petition if you believe in this, and hopefully we can stop somebody from this happening to in September. You dig? Like I said, I found out about it on Twitter last night, because I was going to talk about Tank today. We can still talk about Tank. He got approved to go to the Olympics, so we appreciate that. You did. Anybody? Kenneth Clegg, what's up, my guy? Salute to Kenneth. Always a pleasure to see you, my brother. Bobby D said, Jay, I'm so happy that you're using your platform to share this news. Yeah, it's definitely a travesty, man. It's when you see stuff like that, injustice, you know what I'm saying? And some people, they deserve to be in the penal system. But then there's some people that just been railroads, And I feel, though, that the way this came across to me, I feel though that it was something that I needed to say something about. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got if we have platforms and people do listen to us. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's just one person listening to you. I mean, if you can get out some goodness, you know what I'm saying, and people to check some stuff out, you know, and be aware of what's going on. You know what I mean? If we can make a difference, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. Maybe that one signature I signed last night, you know what I'm saying? But you never know, you know, what can go from this. Maybe your signature might be the last signature that they need to stop this guy from being unalive, even though they have DNA now. Even one of the prosecutors is actually vacated for him to this not to happen. But you know that don't mean that he can stop it though. Yeah, but so you know if it's enough people, you know, and that's where it is, man. When people rally together, because it's strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I say, go to Twitter and just put in his name. It should pop right up. And I'm also going to try to put the link in the chat as well, so you can directly go to it and sign up if that's what you want to do. You know, and even repost it on your page. Even repost it on your page. But you know, it's a son that's a boxer now, and he's trying to get his pops home for something he did not do. Wait, so what do we need to do? Big No Gaming. Salute the Big No Gaming, man. Hey, first of all, we want to welcome you to the channel, my brother. Hey, Big No Game. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Only one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. You would say no talking about nobody's mama. But nah, for real, I appreciate you, Big No Gaming. I'm going to make sure that I put it in the chat where you can actually hit the link and be able to sign the petition that they have. I just got to find it, because I know I did it. And they even have a share link where you can actually share. He said, I see it. Okay. What did you do to be able to see it, Big No Gaming? Appreciate that, man. He said, I've been here, J Hardcore. I just don't write in here, but I'm always here. Well, salute. You what we call a mighty warrior, man. And I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate you typing in. He typed in today because he feels like this is something he wanted to stop. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you, man, for he said he always in here. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, my brother. For sure. He said, you just went to Philly with Senior. I know everything. I just don't tax. My brother, I appreciate that, man. I really do, man. Seriously. You know, I'm going to tell you, I love when I end up talking to somebody that, you know, like I said, that normally don't type in, because everybody don't. You know what I mean? So it's good to, but something just right there grabbed his heartstring. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, my brother. You did. Because like I said, everybody don't text. Everybody don't text. Some people just listen. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I must have said something that struck his interest, and He done went and found where it's at. If you got the, I'm gonna put the link in the chat soon as I have it. He said, okay, great, that's fine. I also just retweeted it on Twitter. Also, great. All pro sports rigged because they found that they had the DNA that proves that it wasn't him. So, you know, DNA has vindicated a lot of people, you know. So, and then when you look at the case, they have nothing there that was tangible evidence to prove that this brother did do this. There's so many things. If you get a chance to read it, all pro sports, and I appreciate you coming in the chat as well. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Got only one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mom up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We definitely want to welcome all pro sports is rigged to the hangout. Appreciate you coming in here and typing your thoughts, man, for sure. Yes, indeedy. You dig? Post the link, Big No Gaming. I'm gonna find the link as well. It's because it's an actual. They got a whole thing that you can actually share and everything, and I put it on my Instagram as well. You know, but one thing about DNA, it's cleared a lot of people, man, from back in the day for things they have got accused for. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't have a way to do the DNA testing, but now they do have that now. And like I said, even the prosecutor now is actually putting in for him to be vacated from what they're trying to do to him on September the 24th. But they do have they do give you if you go over there and read everything, it gives you the case updates and everything. There go my bratty little brother. What's up, Remo? Hey, Remo, I just want to tell you, man, yesterday's Let's Talk Fashion was out the park, man. You're a talented young brother, man. And I'm going to tell you, man, the way you're able to do these type of things and how you can do those editings, man, it's pro quality, brother. And I know we joke back and forth and everything, but you got to recognize talent, and you got a great talent, man. And once you tweak this, that, and there, you're going to go skyrocketing, little brother, for sure, man, because you're putting out top quality stuff, man. So keep with the excellent work that you're doing. And that's enough of that for you. BBO Boxing TV is in the building. Salute. It actually is a link. I just got to find it. Hold on one. Let me go. Maybe it's on my Instagram. Because I know I did put something on my Instagram about this that they have where you can actually share the link. Let me see if I dog it. Dog it. Hold on one second, because I varied into more information. Share as a post. Add mention. Share to Facebook. Share as a post. Let me see if that. Nah, I want to copy it. Hold on one second. Send, is it? Can you do it? The copy link. There you go. I got the link. Let me see if I can put it in the chat now. That's what I'm talking about right there. My youngsters say, cut all that soft stuff out. Nah, I appreciate you, big dog. They not like us, right? They not. They not. They not. They not. I put that link right there. That's gonna take you to it, and I think it'll take you over to more of the other stuff. That's the shareable link right there. So I think if you hit that, that'll take you to, and I think it's able to give it's some more stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I end up venturing deep into this, man. Let me see something. Hope everybody having a good morning, though, man. It's good to be back up in here for sure. He's been locked up now for about 23 years, all pro. About 23 years now. And I think this happened in 1998 is when he went to jail. Yeah. What's up, people? It's good to be back up in here for sure, man. My eyes are watering so much today. Apple Chat was on fire yesterday. I don't know what's up with these youngsters yesterday, but they definitely had chattable fingers yesterday, man. I don't know how many that chat was on fire, and they went on to all types of stuff. It said 23 years and another red flag. These numbers have Freemason connection. I don't even understand that. That's probably some stuff over my pay grade. He said Freemason connection. That's over my pay grade. I serve. What's up, I serve? Good to see the brother, man. Always a pleasure to see I serve, man. And he is a member. He made sure that he's a member, and he supports the channel every month, man, with his membership. I appreciate that, I serve. You want to be a member, all you got to do is go to the profile page, man, and collect membership. Decide which one you want, man. And that way it supports the show every month. And I appreciate that. Salute to you all that have already did that. I tell you what, let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing, because we way late on that. We way late on that. Let's find out if anybody done signed a boxing deal or. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something that's just popped up. All right. It's called the Innocent Project. Okay. I'm about to put, I think I found the main link I was looking for too. It just popped up. There it is right there. There's the actual where you're going to be able to find the petition and everything. I just put that in the chat. You'll be able to sign the petition. You can find out everything about this story from that link I just dropped in the chat. You dig? But if you like to sign that petition to stop this thing that's supposed to happen on September the 24th, there you go. Hit that link right there. He said, hey, 5-5, stop that dunking me, son. Ducking me, son. Hey, leave GPZ alone, man. Just because you got drunk last night and decided to get the basketball, man, and shoot some hoops. Remo was out back of his house, man, and shooting basketball, man. It looked like he was making a lot of shots, but I seen how they alter that stuff, man. And I seen that you had your little son on the back of the hoop, catching the ball and then dropping it in the hoops, man. Hey, I know how it is, man. You're an editor, man. You edited all them shots that happened. You was throwing the alley hoop to your son that you put on top of the hoop, and he catch all your missed balls and drop them in. But we couldn't see that because of the angle that you had. Hey, Remo, you're not going to fool me, man. Say my uncle did 28 years. They took life away. And 8 months later, he was back on Rikers Island. Wow. Yeah, it happens like that sometimes, man. Some people, man, they spend so much time inside that they get institutionalized, and they end up going back in. They can't deal with society, man, because inside that system, man, is a whole different animal. And you have there are different rules, and there's different ways you have to survive. He said DV versus tri-state. I don't think look, Remo, I don't think you're tough enough to play basketball with me, brother. Bobby D said, Jay, I just sent them my support and my prayers to this innocent victim because he has become a victim. Appreciate that, Bobby D. You dig? So I'm glad that I was able to get at least one person, you know what I mean, to be part of this, you dig? And yeah, man, because it's definitely, I hate seeing stuff like that, man. To spend 23 years in prison for something you did not do, I hate to say it, I'd be a bitter dude, man. Yeah. I would be a bitter guy, man. I'd be so bitter. I'm gonna make sure I pin that in the chat, man. If you want to check that out, let me pin it. Let me see if my pinning is gonna be working today. Let me see. Can I pin it? Yes, you can. Can I pin it? There you go. Pin the message. The message is pinned. If you want to go over there and sign the petition, you dig, for this thing not to happen to this brother September the 24th, you dig. Like I said, it's strength in numbers, man. It's strength in numbers. Without a doubt. Oh, wait. D for the win. What up, my guy? He said that's the difference. The tequila is my water. Yeah, that is so true, all pro. There's a lot of propaganda in the news. That's why, me personally, I stopped even watching the news, because I knew that it was something just to control you. So I've been stopped watching news. The only reason why now I know what's happening in the world is because I'm finally into social media now. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard not to be find out about things in the world now, because I'm checking out things about boxing always, man, so I can always be able to bring it to you all. But I feel, though, that this was brought to me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a person that I go by my inner guts, you dig? And my inner guts never fail me. You know what I'm saying? I might fail it, but it doesn't fail me, man. I always told people I got a bullshit alarm in me to let me know if you bullshit. I'm just going to keep it real. You know what I mean? I can feel people, man. And I can feel things, And yeah, and the times that I have went against that feeling, I was wrong. You know what I mean? So now I've learned to trust that inner thing that has not actually let me down. You know what I mean? He said, I love the sport of boxing, but it's rigged. A lot of times it is. I can't argue with you with that, man. The top 1% runs boxing. Simple as that. Sometimes we get some straight up stuff, but then sometimes it is some bull crap. You know what I mean? But we love this sport so much, man. We just love it all. There go my right hand man right there, G Peasy. What it do? He said, "Ain't nobody ducking you 5'9". Online, Remo looks 6'4". I met Remo. I'm waiting for the rest to download. I'm like, it got to be some more. Where the rest of Remo at? You know, you're on the computer waiting for a download. Oh man, I like. Reposted in Instagram. Also now I'm about to sign the petitions. That's what's up. Appreciate that, man. Scale Exculpatory. There go my guy. Salute the Scale. What up? What up? How that big old dog you got doing, man? How that big old dog you got doing? You got a big old dog, y'all. I don't know. I can't even imagine how much it costs to feed that guy. He said, "Big homie, is he a small guy?" Mediocre. Last night he had a couple of umbrella drinks, man, and he decided he wanted to shoot the hoop last night, man. On his compound. He got a compound back there, man. To be in New York City and have all that space, man. Salute to you. Well, Tank say, mediocre. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I love coming in here, man, and getting my morning shot, man. That's for real. I mean, I drink my coffee, but just being in here with the family, it recharges me every day. They say laughter is good for the soul, and if we don't get anything else in here, we get some good laughter. What's up, ex Kodak Cam? Always a pleasure. Look like somebody done did a little something to my cash app. Hold on. I just seen something just pierce my cash app. Salute to Just Do. Appreciate that. How you know I was broke, man? They're like, how you know I was broke? Appreciate the cash app, man. Thank you very much to my brother Just Do, man. Salute to you, my guy. Appreciate that 1,000%. Barbara D said, I just shared the link on my Facebook page. That's what's up. That's what's up. Dark and Lovely just put something in the chat. I think, yeah, that's part of the Innocent Project. There you go. Make it happen, man. Salute. Appreciate that, Just Do. Boy, you just don't know. Just don't know. Philadelphia robbed me, Jack. Yes, indeed. Philadelphia robbed me. Sent me out with outside pocket, rabbit ears. Sent me home with rabbit ears. Yes, indeed. Dr. Levy said, I found a link of you hadn't found it. And interesting. Exactly, for sure. Say, Barbara D, you got to send me your shirt size so we can send you a Just Do shirt. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Family, man. Nothing but family. I'm still on the high horse, man, because of the event we had last weekend, man. I'm like, damn, how we gonna top that one? Scale say, I'm just hardcore. I'm just laying cool. That big mama, 178 pounds now. He was 184 pounds. He can get to 200. Damn. Damn. It's like having a grown man living in your house, man. 178 pounds can get up to 201. How old is he? That's a big old joker. Okay, Naeem said he signed it. Salute, appreciate that, Naeem. There we go. We getting the word out, man. Yes, indeedy. Bear with me 1 second. What else? Hold on. Y'all know me, man. I can't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. So give me 1 second. For sure. Okay. All righty. It's all love. But what else going on, man? See D for the win. Say Shaw, good morning, Queen. Yes, indeedy, man. But yeah, you get a chance, man. Make sure that you hit the link, man, and read about what what happened with this brother, man. You dig? And yeah, man. Let's be a difference. Let's be a difference, man. Like I said, you don't know. You signing the petition might be the last name that they need. We don't know. You putting it on your social media is bringing more awareness to it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, it might just spread like a wildfire, and more people will put it on their page, man. And maybe we can help save somebody's life, man. You know, maybe we can bring a dad home. Maybe we can bring a dad home. You know what I mean? And like I said, I know sometimes we were like, well, you know, we just a few people. Never know, man. You never know. You know what I mean? God says, you know, you plant the seed. Somebody gonna come by and water it. God gets the increase. So you don't worry about the seed. Your job is to plant it. Somebody else gonna take it to the next level. You know what I mean? And then the next level, man. And like I say, God gets the increase, man. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know, somebody planted the seed. So, you know, I could be a waterer right now. I don't know. You dig? But you know, one thing I know about the hangout, man. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna check it out. And if you feel those is something you're gonna get behind, I know you're gonna get behind it. You did. So and I appreciate Lottie Dottie and everybody. All right, but let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. Let's hold on. Let's see who signed up today, man. Maybe it's a new fight that's been signed. Let's see. I made the mistake. Andy Ruiz Jr. admits as restoration projects begins. Yeah, he's going to be fighting the other big baby, the cheating one. He's going to be fighting him August 3rd on that Ryder card, man. Tremaine Williams survived scare against Ryan Stone Allen. Robert Guerrero to be inducted into the San Jose Sports Hall of Fame. Okay, salute Robert Guerrero. I remember when he fought Floyd Mayweather. I was there, man. That was an exciting event. Christopher Diaz makes the most of bad situation after Henry LeBron pulls out. That Remo loved that one. Virgil Ortiz Jr. is up for Ryan Garcia, but forces on Serhii Bohachuk. Nayo Inoue is picking TJ Doheny. Maybe be a step back, but not an affront. The rebuild continues for hometown hero Gabriel Flores Jr. Manny Pacquiao is a match for Mario Barrios, but not for Jaron Ennis. Yeah, anybody put Manny Pacquiao in there with Jaron Ennis needs to be taken out back and beating themselves, man. They better not put Pacquiao in there ever with Boots. Boots shouldn't even take that fight, man. Seriously. Just got another cash app. Let me find out, boy. People know that I'm broke today, man. I appreciate that. GoPro said for 3 years, raw food diet, the Bama spooky. Wow, so you got a raw food diet? Yeah, we make our dog food too. You know what I mean? We don't. Our dog is bougie, man. He won't eat regular dog food. If we don't make it, he don't eat it, man. Unless he just starving, you know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, we make his food and he loves it, man. You know, it seems like when you make the dog food, they don't have bad dog breath either. Matthew Bishop, I see you. What's happening? The J Hardcore, good morning. Salute, family, peace, and blessings. Good morning to you. Kenneth Clegg said, okay, my brother, I just signed the papers, man. Appreciate that, man. That's like 5 people now that done signed the the petition, man. Salute. Appreciate you all. Yes, indeedy, man. Like I said, you never know who's going to be that person where that's going to be the last signature that they need, you know what I mean, to take to the masses and say, hey, man, nah, y'all just can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, if enough people get to talking, trust me, man, the government gets to walking, man. They don't want the peoples on them like that, man. Yes, it is, especially when y'all got proof. Even the prosecutor, like, yeah, I'm putting in for this to be vacated. You know what I'm saying? But just because the prosecutor put in for it, you know, the judge still makes the last decision, or the jury. You know, so you know. He has a South African Boyle. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Boyle. Y'all know I can't. I ain't gonna say I can't read, but some things I just cannot pronounce when it comes to names. Is what he wrote there. How about that? Is what he wrote there. Like my man Scale Exculpatory say, this hardcore boxing news, Slim. I love that, man. And the other statement that he says you learn more with hardcore. I appreciate that. Hold on. Look like I ain't got another cash app. But what's going on up in here, man? I know it's you, Scale. I know it's you. I know it's you, my brother, that's sending the cash apps for sure. Yeah, without a doubt, man. I appreciate you. Yeah. I know, and I appreciate it, man. Without a doubt. Every little bit, man. For sure. All right, man. I'm supposed to be finishing what's happening. Y'all be size. I got a few more for y'all, man. Hold on one second. Tarver picks Crawford over Boots Ennis in a hypothetical fight. It's more people talking about that fight now. Joe, the Brown Bomber, Lewis, and Manny Pacquiao, Pac-Man, are fan favorites. Everybody used to love Joe Lewis, man. Andy Ruiz Jr. has a rare appearance, a heavyweight clash against Jarrell Miller. Gervonta Davis is granted permission to travel to Paris for the Olympics, man. Yeah, they want Tank to go over there, and he's going over there to assist with the boxing team. You know, as a matter of fact, I think he should be on his way to going there today or tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But he's going over there to help rally the team, and I guess whatever they want to help him rally the people, man. You know what I mean? His style is definitely not an amateur style, but I'm pretty much sure that there's something that he can give to the young up and coming fighters. You did it just motivation, you know what I mean? But salute to the judge that allow him to do that, because he's still on probation, so he has to get approval to leave out of B-more and more important, out the United States. But the judge did do that, so salute to the judge for allowing that to happen. Say ticket prices are going up. Today prices are not yesterday's prices. How about that? Carrington slams Stevenson. Lackluster performance. Calls for more risk taking. Yeah, they went back and forth yesterday on Twitter. Him and Shakur. Shakur Stevens said, "Oh yeah," and then you got goofy ass fighters like Shushu that y'all be gassing up. This ninja is older than me, haven't fought a title yet, haven't stepped up his level of opposition. Top rank finding him the worst available opponents. Ninja, if you really like that, go fight Odebek or." And then Bruce Carrington, he responded. He said, "Ninja, WTF, beef? You got beef with me? You've been on arguing with ninjas and been in your feelings since your fight. Gang, I do nothing but give and say respectful stuff about you. You have a problem with me? Pull up. You on the internet too much, looking for an audience." Yeah, so Shushu didn't even know where this came from. You don't understand why Shakur just attacked him, because they didn't have any back and forth before that. You dig? But you know, right now Shakur is on his Mayweather tip, I guess, to play the villain. You know what I mean, and raise his profile. I guess this is the way he's raising his profile, by going at everybody. They said he needed to raise his profile. It's working. It's definitely working. He's getting more awareness about who he is. A lot of people know who he is, especially since, you know, Mason them torched him on their channel. You know, so a lot of more people are knowing who it is. Daryl Watson said, "Whose name is bigger in boxing, Crawford or Tank Davis?" I would think Tank is the bigger name. Was the more accomplished fighter would be Crawford. That's what I think about that. Real Prison Talk with Tampa Tommy. Shushu is a super respectful in his comments about others. Shakur is bugging out. Yeah. Shakur on his Mayweather stuff. You dig? And I'm pretty much sure that somewhere, somehow, some fashion, Mayweather done put a battery in his back, man. and told him to rock out like this, and this will raise your profile. Yeah, because it seemed like, he's like a badger right now, man, just going after everybody. You did, trying to get smoked with everybody, man. So if you like it, I love it, man. Do what you got to do, man. If you feel though this is going to raise your profile. Because the masses feel though that your boxing is not doing it. For sure. For sure. Let me see. Is that it? I'm gonna put the free smoke line on as well. We're gonna rock out on that. Love talking to my people. Always is a pleasure. Let me see something. The likes are big likes. We got big likes today, man. I'm appreciating that. Big likes, man. The likes are way more than the actual people that are in the building. So that means people are being intentional today. People are being intentional today. That's our new word, you did. Being intentional, man. Don't let it be happenstance, man. Don't let life run up on you. Run up on life, man. Booger Man is in the building. Salute to you, Booger Man. He said Daryl Washington easily tank. He has a pay-per-view in the top 5 all time, and he's regular pay-per-view fighter. All right. My man Scale going ham today, man. And sent me some more bread, man. All right. I ain't mad at you, boy. Like I told you, man, Philadelphia sent me home with rabbit ears. Rabbit ears. Hold on, man. I'm seeing 2 different names here. That's still you, brother? I'm seeing another name now. But yeah, I see. Salute to you. Appreciate it. I guess it's the same name. It's different on this one. Say press X out of the chat and share and come back. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the money that is coming in right now, man. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Yes, indeed. I thank you. I didn't even have to ask, man. So that's a blessing right there. That's a blessing right there. For sure. Appreciate it. Anybody else would like to send the cash app, I can put that in the chat. Let me see. Look like I just heard something else just come in, man. Okay, we're gonna keep it. we're gonna okay, all right. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. Wholeheartedly, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For sure, man. Thanks for the blessings, man. Appreciate it wholeheartedly. All right, did we finish what's happening in the world of boxing? Y'all know me, I be okay. So the last one was Bruce Carrington. Jerome Booth in his next move, Crawford or unification? What would you want? Crawford or unification at 47? Why September in the UK is a no-go for Canelo versus Eubank Jr. scheduling conflicts with Joshua versus Dubois. Is that something y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see Canelo and Eubank Jr.? I don't. That's a train wreck waiting to happen, man. He will hurt Chris Eubank Jr. I hope that's not happening. Sean Porter blueprint for Jerron Ennis pay-per-view stardom. Stay busy and fight often. Shakur versus Williams Sr. Will it sell on pay-per-view? That's a tough sell. Tim Bradley demands Canelo face Benavidez next. I'm with you. Yaya in the building. What's up, Yaya? Good to see you, good sis. She says grand rising to the JBT family. Yes, indeed. And coming soon, She Got Hands starting in August, y'all. She Got Hands. Gonna be the first young lady to start a podcast on the JBT. So salute to Yaya for sure. All righty, I think that's all. What I'm going to do is put the free smoke line up right now. I'm going to put the free smoke line up. Where is that? Okay, there it is. Let me get Skype real quick. Always looking forward to talking to my people in the morning. Always a pleasure to talk to my people in the morning. It's asking me to sign in again. Let's sign in. And that should do it. I think there it is. All righty. Use Skype online. Let's do that. And hit that. All righty. Bam. Okay. Let's share the screen. Share screen. All righty. And share. And what else? Okay. Right here. I'm telling you, it's a lot I gotta go through to get this thing going. Bam, there it is. All right, 443-687-9806. Talk to me quick before I forget. You dig? You know, with the call-in number, man. We appreciate all calls in. We are talking about the topic, and we also just talking about boxing because we always talking about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. And I'm very interested in this Crawford versus Boots fight. I would like for that to happen right now. I would like for that to be the next fight for it once Crawford fights Maginov, or however you pronounce his name. I think we should get him in Boots like November. You know what I'm saying? November or first of the year, first quarter of next year. I would like that. Kenneth Johnson said he would like a unification. Yeah, I would like for him to go to 54 and fight Bud at 54, man. I think the weight will be good for both of them. You know what I mean? Because I know 47 is not easy for Boots to make. Boots a big guy, man. Definitely, truly a big guy. But yeah, give me a call. 443-687-9806. Love hearing from my people. You dig? Let's get the free smoke line smoking. Let's get it smoking. It was so funny. Yesterday, Aunt McQueen clipped a piece from the free smoke yesterday where our brother Thomas Hill, which always saying something suspect, and he don't be meaning to do it. But Aunt McQueen caught my expression on my face, man, when he said it, man. I gotta learn not to show my expressions. But he clipped it. It was funny. So I posted it on Instagram, man, and a lot of people got a good laugh from it. You did. Yes, indeed. So 443-687-9806. What, my free smoke line is broke or something? Why ain't the phone ringing? And Scale said, yeah, I saw that. Right. Yo, Thomas Hill, God bless him, man. And we a pause-free community, but it's so funny when you do hear them, though. It is fun when you do hear them. You know what? I don't even have my headphones plugged in. I hope that it's not too late to plug them in. Is the smoke line broke? I need to know. Is the smoke line broke? Okay, there we go right there. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hawk. Who is this?
You got Coach Tommy on the line. Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, Coach Tommy. How you feeling today?
I feel fantastic, man. I really do. I feel fantastic, man.
How's the lady doing, man?
She's looking more pregnant every day. You know, the baby getting bigger.
Wow.
Baby getting bigger. It's getting more and more real, you know?
Yeah. Wow, man. You down
We're halfway through this.
Yeah, I know, man. And wow. You know, you're about to have a bundle of joy in your home, man. And man, you just don't know how blessed you are, brother. I mean, you know. But man, when you had that,
I know.
You had when you get that baby in your arms, man, you're gonna break down like a little punk, bro. Trust me. You be crying.
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
Yeah, you are.
I'm quite sure, man.
That baby will break you down.
Yeah, I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Trust
But that's you know, I learned something a long time ago, man. I learned how to cry like a man.
Okay.
With your head up.
With your head up.
With your head up. That's right. Yeah. All that dropping your head, chest caving in.
You can't
Nah. You gonna cry, you cry. You don't turn your head, bow your head, nothing. That's right. That's how you cry like a man.
Facts. What you got for me today?
Well, you know, that's just me.
What'd you say?
That's just me, man. The Actual Innocence Project, man. They're gonna get that man out of prison. They're gonna, but damn, 26 years of his life, however much time he spent for something he didn't do, is he gonna be touched. He's gonna be affected in certain ways that's gonna be with him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that is so true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I know a lot of people told me sometimes, yo, you home now. You got to forget about prison. You got to forget about all that. You don't forget 26 years of 24 hours a day. This is your life.
Yeah.
Certain shit is just going to be imprinted on that man. So, you know, it's going to be like coming out of prison, his adjustment, he's going to have to rely heavily on his family, support network, or it's hard. It's hard, man. I did it solo.
Wow.
I did that shit solo.
Yeah.
Shelter system, the whole shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was just saying earlier, man, I know it would be hard not to be bitter about the situation, especially to be sitting in there for something you know you did not do, man. And when they finally do get the evidence, man, and they still don't let you out, you know what I'm saying? And they literally have his life in their hands right now.
He's going to get out.
That's good. I hope so.
I'll bet you $1 to $1 he get out, but
I wouldn't bet against it. I'm with it. You know what I mean? That's why I signed the petition, man. I want to see this brother get out, man. I want him to see him back with his son, man. His son is really campaigning to get his pops out, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Yeah, that's some heavy shit, man. It's a reality though, man. It's a whole lot of men like him who don't have that attention on them,
right.
who don't have no one behind them. It's just going to get executed or spending life in prison or even spend 5 or 10 years in prison for a crime they didn't commit. It happens more frequently than you think.
Mm.
Everyone in prison will tell you I'm innocent, I'm innocent.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Right.
But probably 5 or 10% of them
Yeah.
truly are. And then there's a whole other portion of people in prison that they might not be innocent. That's probably guilty,
Mm-hmm.
but they've been overcharged, over sentenced, where it could have been a kid who could have did like a year or 2 years. They got him doing 5 or 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bad system.
Yeah, and it's a business. It's a business.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? So they get paid for having you in there. You know what I'm saying? So then they got you working on
A business. Yo, check this out. In New York State, 85% of the population of New York State prison come out of 7 neighborhoods in New York City. New York City is huge. 7 neighborhoods basically provide 85% of the human beings who enter in that prison system.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like a factory. You know what I'm saying? Get them from right there. That's crazy. That's a strong percentage, man.
And all the prisons they go to, like almost every prison they go to, was built in a town that had nothing. So they were real poor white communities that had nothing. They were destitute. They had farms and shit. But now these towns get built up around the prison because the prison might provide 2,000 jobs. Because it's not just correctional officers. You got counselors. You got
nurses.
Administration. You got clerks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so now you got whole towns built upon this. It becomes dependent upon this system of, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, and it's not a topic that people are big on. You know, you can tell how many people we got in right now. You know, but it's a topic that we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real, man, and it's happening to us. You know what I'm saying? And we got to keep on talking about it, man. We got to keep talking about it, you know. And I appreciate you starting your channel, man. Real Prison Talk, you know what I mean, with Tommy, man. You know, and I want you to keep banging that out, man, for sure, because it's gonna make a difference, man. You know, if it saves one person, you know what I'm saying, you done did your job, man. You know what I mean? You know. So you just keep doing what you're doing and speaking what you know what I mean, and touching the people that God wants to hear your message, man. So I commend you on it, man.
Sir.
Keep doing it. Keep pushing it out. Keep doing it, man, because it's going to touch people, man. You know, I mean, you got a vast wealth of knowledge. You done did the research. You got the T-shirt, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, so now
got the whole suit,
right? So yeah, so you gotta, you know, your way of giving back is through that podcast that you're doing, my brother. You know, keep speaking. I don't care if there's nobody in the room when you do it. Keep speaking, because eventually you're gonna develop the people that needs to hear you, man, and they're gonna share.
Yeah, I gotta get more comfortable doing that.
Yeah. And it just takes repetition. Just repetition, man. Because I remember, man, being up in here just talking to nobody, you know. And eventually, you know, if you build it, they will come, man. And I believe that 100,000%. But just keep doing what you're doing. Don't think that it's not effective. It is. You know what I mean? Just keep doing it. He said it sounds like an episode to me, Tommy. The Remo said.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, talk about it, man. Talk about this today, man. Talk about this brother, man. And you know what he has been through. You know what he's going through. You've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? But show more awareness, man, about this. And I'm glad that this brother's getting out, because you got the prosecutor actually put in for it to be vacated. You know what I mean? So hopefully that happens, you know. So you dig. But we got to talk. Tim Layton said he just signed the petition. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, man. People are going over there and signing, man. So, you know.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I told you in the middle of the night, man. I think about 3 or 4 o'clock this morning, I changed the title. You know, we were going to talk about Tank this morning, but this came across me, man, and it resonated in my heart, and I said, you know what? Let me put that out there. You know what I mean? So, and there we go. We're here. We're here talking about it, and hopefully more people hear about it and replay it. You know what I'm saying? And and more people sign the petition, man. You know what I mean? And, never know. Maybe one day we'll get them on Real Prison Talk with Tampa Tommy. You know what I mean? And you and him have a conversation, man. You just never know how this thing works. You know?
Yeah, it's good to have positive stories, you know?
Yeah.
Success stories.
Right, man. Because, I mean, this man has been sitting on death row, you know, never knowing what day they're going to come and get him. You know what I'm saying? So that right there could play heavy on your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You're sitting on a live road, man, and never knowing when your number's going to be up, man, and they going to come get you. Ask you what your last meal going to be. You know what I mean? That's heavy that's heavy on the brain, man. That's heavy on the brain.
That shit is a modern day lynching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. You're right, man. I can't argue with you on it at all. Don't want to argue with you on it, man, because I just want to see that this brother touched down, and he's going to have a story. You know what I mean? He's going to have a story. You know what I mean? Look about those brothers, man, that were in New York City. Those 4 brothers, man, that end up going to jail.
Central Park 5.
Yeah, it was 5 of them? Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
Man, and I watched the story about them brothers, man. Some of them went through some real hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you come across any of them?
Yeah, I was in a prison with one of them. I'm pretty sure in Southport, but it was all boxed.
Mm-hmm.
So we weren't commingling.
Right.
But he was in the joint. So I've heard mention of these dudes that have been enjoying me or other dudes who might have ran into them or knew them or whatever.
Yeah, man.
But I didn't know them personally.
Yeah, but that was heavy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Trump called them super predators and this, that, and the other.
That's right.
And them brothers did not even do the crime, man. At all.
No.
At all.
No.
Then the guy that actually did the crime end up in prison telling about how he did it one of the brothers came and went on and told. You know what I mean? So and
verified through DNA.
Right.
So it's no, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no, well, why did you say that? Or, nah, you know, it's just DNA.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
And they boy, having the charge they had, you were ostracized and sometimes targeted in New York State prison. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll happen to you easier. You know, if the odds go against you, ain't gonna be many people who's gonna stand up for you. You out there on your own. So it's a rough existence for them, man.
Yeah, and one of the brothers just went down there to support the other brother and end up in the whole situation. They pressed him to say that he did it. You know that, I mean, when I watched that, I was blown, man. I'm like, you talking about first class railroading. They really did
Yeah.
them brothers in, man. One of them brothers end up being violated too, man. You know what I'm saying? One of them predators got him in prison, man. You know,
Wow.
yeah. One of the predators got
Wow.
him, man. Yeah, man. So, you know, we went through all of that, man. All of them are out now. You know what I mean? I think they end up getting some type of uh, 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 payment or something, but it's definitely not worth what they had to endure. No amount of money,
No,
no
not
amount
at
of
all.
money, no amount of money would be able to pay for what they went through, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, because that belly of the beast ain't no joke, man. You know what I mean? It's
You know,
glad.
I had a friend of mine that he had 25 to life. It ended up getting reversed. He beat it. Everything was dismissed. He gets
Mm,
out 17 years. He gets out. He got a little lump sum of money, something over $1 million, and shortly thereafter he died of a heart attack. Man,
wow,
word,
wow,
done,
wow.
done. Like early in his 40s, maybe 50 at the most. I don't even, I really don't think. I think he was in his like mid 40s.
Mm, mm.
That just it took his life. Son, was he an innocent dude? No, he was a street dude and all that. So it made it convenient for them to put that on him.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't do it, but
mm-hmm,
because he was in that life, you just being in that life, that's sort of how these kids don't realize
mm.
these little circumstances, people, places, things, who you're around, make you vulnerable to certain bad shit happening to you. Make you vulnerable to being harassed by police. Not that you should be harassed by police, but the decisions you make, the choices you make, where you're at, who you're around, what you're doing, is gonna raise the odds or lower the odds of you being in a bad situation.
That is so true, man. That is so true, you know. And I grew up in Washington D.C., man, and you know we call that Fed land because anything that you do there, when you get in trouble, they're gonna send you to the feds, man. You know what I mean? Because that's federal land. So anything that
Yeah.
you do on that property of Washington D.C., they're sending you to the feds, man. And one thing I wanted to do, you know, was get my children out of there. I did not want to raise my kids in DC, man. You know, because I just know how we were treated in DC. You know what I'm saying? I always said I want to start a show called Surviving DC, man, because a lot of us did not make it out of DC, man. And man, that
Facts.
one thing about Washington D.C., man, it was a battleground. And if you grew up in the 70s and the 80s in D.C., oh my goodness, man. You know, I mean, I was shot by age 16, man. And that wasn't even the first
Yep.
time. That wasn't even the first time someone shot at me. You know what I'm saying? That was just normal. That was normal, man. It was so much gun violence back then. It was crazy, man. And I can't lie. I was out there doing things I shouldn't have been doing anyway to raise the odds of those type of things happening to me. You dig? So, you know, Kenneth Johnson said, medically speaking, talking about the Central Park Five people. He said, medically speaking, they were kids. They were physically unable to do what the courts accused them of. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, and they were just trying to find
Man.
anybody. They was just trying. They wanted to close a case, man. It was a public case, man. You know, and it was a lot of uproar about it. You got Trump speaking about it, this, that, and the third. They needed some people, man, and they railroaded them kids, man, and took their lives away from them, took their innocence away from them. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get out, throw a few pennies at them and say, "Get over it." You know what I mean? But mentally, You know, they're scarred, man. He said,
Hell yeah, you scarred.
he said DC sounds like boys in the hood. Man, let me tell you something. It was no joke
Yeah.
in that town, man. So many people, man, that I knew perished, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day somebody was being unalive, man, in DC. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, man. The guys that I grew up with, that I consider my best friends, and we've been friends for over 40 years. There's four of us. Our birthday are in sequential order: June, July, August, September. You know, uh, yeah, June, July, August, September. Yeah. And we didn't think we would get past the age of 20. We just didn't think that. You know what I'm saying? We weren't thinking about being 50 years old or something like that. We just didn't think 20 was like the breaking line for us. That's what we thought, man. It was a tough time
How
growing
could
up.
you?
Yeah. You know, we grew up during that time with the Rayful Edmonds era. You know what I'm saying? Alpo was down there. It was just crazy times, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know it was crazy in that era. I had a friend of mine, Puerto Rican dude. He used to go down to Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
and he would come back in a few days with a bag full of money. I don't know what he was doing, how he was doing it, but it was that simple. Like it was that, like it was real.
But it was a lot of
Like,
people
when
from
he
New
was telling
York.
about Baltimore,
Yeah.
but he's telling about what was happening in Baltimore was
And
crazy real, and he said
right,
the heroin money was just like New York. It was mad.
well, a lot of cats from New York came to DC and never made it back home, man. It was a
That's a
lot.
fact.
It was a lot of them, man. You know what I mean? And when they sent me here to Baltimore, man, I was like, yo, DC is no comparison to Baltimore. I'm gonna be honest. DC is
Damn, that's a
yeah. Baltimore ain't no joke at all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I lived in DC. I've lived down here in Baltimore. No comparison, man. We had a place in DC called Southeast. It was considered the worst part of DC. Well, when I got to Baltimore, it felt like Baltimore was one big Southeast, man. You did. And one thing I did find out about Baltimoreans, they don't bother you. But if you start it, they will finish it. Trust me, man. They will finish it. And it's no ands, no buts, or maybes about it, man. You know. So, but it was a safe haven for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I stayed in DC, man, I'd probably been still in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God, man. I thank God. That's crazy when I say Baltimore was a safe haven for me. You know? And DC and Baltimore really didn't rock out. They really didn't, man. But you know what I mean? I got around some real cats, man. You know what I'm saying? And it worked out for me, man. You dig? And then I moved a little north. You know what I'm saying? I moved out of Baltimore. You dig? You know, and I found a place that was good to raise my children, man. You know what I mean? And I'm blessed. I got 7 kids, man. None of them in prison. You know what I'm saying? I got my youngest daughter in college to be a judge. You know what I mean? Well, she's gonna be a lawyer first, but her end goal is to be a judge. You know what I'm saying? And I just got some great kids, man. And I'm like, wow, I don't even know how that ended up happening. You know what I mean? Because Pops was messed up. I ain't gonna lie, Jack. But God made things right, man. So,
you're an absolute winner. You know, everything you said about DC and all that is right on par with the neighborhood I grew up, East New York and Brooklyn. They call it gun smoke. They start calling it gun smoke. But same thing like you. I got shot when I was 16 years old. First time I shot somebody, I was 14 years old. You know, like we were kids playing with guns, and it's like how and when you're a kid and you playing with guns, you getting shot at, you're shooting people.
Let's not keep calling the word G and U and S. Let's say something else because they kind of they'll stop us from being monetized with certain words. So,
Oh,
yeah,
well, basically, what I'm saying is, when you start seeing your peers become unalived at that age
yeah, yeah.
around you, and it becomes real, and you start taking shots and all that, you getting hit, you know, you going to hospital and all that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
How can you see yourself living past 2021? It starts looking dark. You start realizing this is going to happen to me, or I'm going to be put away for a
Mm-hmm.
long, long time. How can you see down the road? It's like you really can't.
Mm-hmm. You can't.
Or it becomes very hard to. I'll say that.
Right. Because you're seeing so many people around you that you know, and next thing you know, they're gone the next day. You know what I'm saying? So you're just thinking, hey man, my number's going to be here eventually. So you just rock out, like, you know what I mean? If when in Rome, you do what the Romans do. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a crazy. Like, I thank God that God spared me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what He did. He spared me for sure. I know that I had divine intervention. You know what I'm saying? So many times. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Yeah.
and I'm here to talk to you about it today. And we're talking about this brother, man. Marcellus Williams Sr. That he get to be able to come home. They got him on death row. They got a unalivement that's supposed to be scheduled for September the 24th. And if you see the pin message in the chat, go read about it. And if you feel strong about it, sign the petition, man. So this brother can come home. They already got the DNA to prove that it wasn't him. You dig? So right now, man, we just praying that this brother does come home. His son is I think light heavyweight. He's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see a picture of the thumbnail with him and Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? But he's been his what he's been doing is campaigning to get his pops back home. So and that's why we're talking about this stuff this morning. I know, it's a boxing channel, this, that, and the other, but if you got a platform and
Yeah.
you don't use it, what's the real reason for having it? You know what I'm saying? So I always used to
Yeah. I
say,
went and left.
yeah, I watch people that have platforms, man, and I always used to say, man, why ain't they talking about this or that and other? If you got a platform, and I don't have a huge platform, but I'm gonna talk about it. And it seems like it's being affected, man. It seems like we done had about 7 or 8 people now sign the petition. What's up, senior? All Access International Senior Card.
I'm gonna get the hell off your phone, Jay.
Hey, brother, I appreciate you, man. You take it easy.
All right.
Tom.
Great talk to you, champ.
Always a pleasure, my brother, for sure. What it do, what it is. 443-687-9806. Give me a call if you want to talk about this, what we've been talking about lately. You know what I mean? Hopefully people sign this petition to get this brother home, man, for sure. Yes, indeed. He scaled exculpatory, said, man, my thoughts exactly. Hardcore Baltimore is like DC, was from 83 till Tupac was unalive. Yeah. Kenneth Johnson said, I couldn't even imagine growing up in the DC in the 80s. Wasn't easy. Wasn't easy at all, man. Yeah, they called DC Dodge City. That's what they was calling it. Dodge City, because you got to dodge them. We learned real quick when somebody was doing that for you to run like this. We learned that early, Jack. Yes, indeed. Don't go in a straight line. Run like this. And I still got hit. Dude was a dead eye. That's so funny. Because 38 years later, I finally got that taken out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? I asked the doctor, can I have it? And they told me, no, I got to fill out paperwork and this, that, and that. I'm like, this thing been in my body for 38 years, and you're going to tell me? I thought possession was 9/10 of the law. You dig? But they told me that I couldn't have it. I had to do a whole bunch of paperwork. Not like being paperwork ain't good, Jack. Me in paperwork ain't good. But yeah, man. Remo said, "I'm never coming to BMO or DC." I don't feel like that, Remo. Remo let you know in a minute. I am a civilian. I ain't playing gangster or none of that. And that's right, and that's good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being a civilian at all. At least it decreases your chances a little bit. You still black, so you know how that works, brother. Without a doubt, man. But listen here, man, it's 10 o'clock. We done rocked out for a couple of hours, man. And we got a call. Let me get this call. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is it?
Yo, 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 yo.
Remo, what up, baby boy?
I ain't never coming to be. Oh, hell no.
You ain't coming to visit us, brother?
Nah, man, I meet y'all somewhere in the countryside or the outskirts.
Yeah, well, I live on the outskirts, so that's cool, man. Then we'll go down to DC and go to the.
Nah.
Oh, well, how about we go to the Upton Gym then?
We gonna go to the golf course. I'm cutting with you. Man, I feel comfortable in most places I
know
go,
that's
but
right.
it's a heavy subject, man, because this is one of the reasons that I took the path of sports. Not saying I have to be in the NBA, but it kept me busy. Feel me? And I knew playing sports, it kept you in a lane where everybody respected you. The gangsters always loved sports. The ladies loved sports. Your parents kept you active. Your teachers needed you to have a certain grade point average to stay on a team. It keeps you in a lane, in a mode, to be just productive. And then, like, today's society, what people don't realize, aside from being in the sport, actually on the court, on the field, wherever, there's so many different entities that they could be doing today, whether it be commenting about the sport, podcasting about the sport, learning how to. You see how Tank got his whole team. They got a bunch of young kids with cameras, and he's getting his own footage. It's so many different intricacies that goes into production. And, these kids are real creative. So why not use the creativity early in life? Then later in life, I don't know how to use this stuff. But you don't got to be 6'5" and productive. You could just be around somebody that's productive, but don't be a leech. Bring some kind of productivity to the team. And be a viable team member. So, even doing this, like, you using your platform and, playing with technology to get people to sign up on the spot. Like back in the day, you had to walk around with a clipboard.
Right. Door to door. Go door to door.
Yeah, man. Get off my step, young Negro.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this pricked my heart, man. So I was like, nah. Change the subject today. The subject had to be changed. So.
Nah, even if you rolled it into, in the news of sports with Tank being able to go to Paris. Like, that works well for both parties in that nature.
Yeah.
Or even the third party, the judge being seen in a different light where she has some kind of heart and compassion.
Right.
Him seeing a different environment than, being in a jail cell or being in Baltimore and being around Paris and, because I know he was out there before. So, just being able to travel the world gives you different experiences. And then being able to talk to the kids where he could be like a beacon of light. Because I wouldn't have expected him to go out there to be the spokesperson because, he never really went through the USA Boxing, program. But I think sometimes it's just best to hear it from somebody who went through struggle
Mm-hmm.
and to see what's the outside and the end result of, staying the course and, being in the path. And he kind of veered off the path, could have ended up worse, but he made it out and.
Yeah, and it seems like he had calmed down so much now, and he's understanding that he is a man now, and what he what word am I looking for? I can't think of.
Growth.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely growth, but he realizes who he is now. That's so important, and what he can do with who he is. You know what I'm saying? Just him going over there to the Olympic team. You know what I mean? And he, like you said, he never been to the Olympics. You know what I mean? His style is not even amateur style. You know what I mean? So I read somewhere where somebody was like, well, his style is not that amateur style. So what could he offer them? I mean, he can offer them a lot. Motivation, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How to throw punches. It's so much stuff, but it's always someone's going to be negative about the situation, man. Always, man. You
But
did.
the people that come off negative at the beginning be the most miserable people, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like the other day I seen they had Obama just walk in and go get up with the Team USA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And him just being who he is. I mean, he ain't in office for the last 6 years, 7 years, something of that nature. And just the respect and the what he brings to the room is so much different because they did have
Like 10 years.
President Biden.
You said who the president right now?
That's how far removed I am.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm with you, brother. You know what I mean? And I had to get better with it, man. I used to be one of them guys that say, you know what, I ain't gonna vote. You know what I mean? And my wife started telling me, yo, you need to vote. Maybe it doesn't help on the large level, but on the level of where we live in our local areas and what the people believe in that you vote on is important because your vote does count when it comes to the local. You know what I mean? But when they get all the way up there, y'all know that's a little crazy how
that ain't for us. That's just a figurehead that they already got all that stuff
figured out, right? But on the local level, man, we can make a difference in our communities and everything based on who we feel though will be best for what our community stands for, So,
right, you know how y'all be teasing like Remo stay snitching, right? So I got a little dog. For those that don't know, I be walking in the neighborhood with the dog. Man, I walk past the park.
Uh-huh.
The hedges all high, garbage all over the place.
Oh, you went
I
cold.
called 311.
That's and you should.
I said, listen up here, man. I said, y'all ain't gonna let the white folks park look like this. I just want to walk my dog. I shouldn't have to walk around with mosquitoes and garbage. Nah. And I told my dad, and he said, man, I walked past the park the other day, man. Your snitching work, bro. Sometimes, I think as people, we don't do enough to keep our, communities, governed accordingly, like you would say,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of that is, it's our responsibility as well to keep these kids in the right direction. Because back in the day, kids was really being raised by the streets, and that's where you get a lot of, people going left and unaliveness where you didn't even know these people had associations with certain things because, there was no big brother or nothing like that really putting their arm around them like, yo, chill, man, it's a different way.
It was big bros, but they weren't. They were just,
Little bros was working for them, man.
Right.
little different. And again, that's why I play sports because, you start seeing the ladies and you want a little pocket change, but they be like, man, shorty, get out of here, man. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll respectfully dismiss you,
right,
from activities that would get you in trouble. So they'll hire you to play in the local tournaments or whatever for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I played for this dude, and he put me in position to actually get a little Reebok situation where they used to semi-free sneakers and all the all-star gear before they dropped and all of that stuff. Nice. So it's like, he helped out without putting us in danger, God rest his soul, he got killed, whatever, murdered, or whatever the case might be. But,
unalive,
unalive, yeah. But, he was looking out in a different way to put us in position not to have to, put ourselves in bad positions to take something that we couldn't give back or we couldn't, pay back.
Yeah, and there was a lot of people, I think Carmelo said, he had somebody in his life like that, man, that helped him out. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people recognize talent like, you know what? Nah, shawty, don't do what I'm doing. Take this bread, you know what I'm saying, and do it. Just stay away from here.
Throw me some tickets in the future. Over down front row or something.
Exactly, man. They come a dime.
What's they took it a little too far though? AI took it a little too far.
Yeah.
He put the whole hell with him. He was on the list of the commissioner. Like, hey, listen up here, brother. Like, man.
AI changed basketball, man.
He was the culture. He was the culture.
And he brought it with him. He brought it with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember when they have to wear patches over their tattoos and
all that. Yeah.
He coming in here with tattoos, cornrows, sagging, everything.
His mama doing his plaits on the sideline.
Right.
The dude was just different, man.
Yeah, he changed it, man. I ain't wearing no suits. Hey, practice? Oh, that was classic, man. AI,
but a lot of what AI became is kind of what Tank is.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah, that is so true, man. That is so true, man. And I'm so proud of the youngster, man, because if he ain't boxing, man, you really don't hear from him. To be honest, man, he's staying out the way.
He'll tease a little bit on Twitter or X or whatever, but I don't see him over talking, over interviewing, because that's how you get.
That ain't his thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you,
an anomaly.
I seen something that he said on Wallow Gilly interview when they was in Vegas. He said, "When it's all over, I'd rather buy me an island. Y'all never see me again." You know what I'm saying? And I bet you he really thinking like that, man. You know what I mean? Because he's on a level where he sees a lot of stuff where we don't see. He see the evil. He's dealing with the top percentile that makes decisions in boxing and this, that. So he sees all the ugliness, man, and he knows what he has to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And he just plays his position, man. But Shawty gonna do this 7-fight deal. He over with. I don't think you're gonna see him no more.
But you gotta remember though, who he got around too, man. I keep yelling at Steven Victor guy, but if he got access to Jay-Z and Jay-Z having conversations with him, Jay-Z gonna put him in a different enlightening situation. I seen Coach Calvin and Kenny, they did an interview with Senior recently, good stuff, where Tank started the camp off saying, I need some books to read. Sharpening the mind in a whole different way, like, you know what I mean? So I just think, growth is good for everybody, not even just in general, just like taking what you see, taking what you need, and putting down the rest.
Yeah.
And it'll keep you out of trouble, man.
Yes, indeed. They used to always say, if somebody give you information, it don't work for you right now, put it on the shelf. You never know when you want to go back and get it.
Tap into that mental when need be, man. But before I get out of here, right, I was talking in the chat, right, when I first brought up this topic. I used to listen to podcasts that was based around investigations and stuff like that, and I came across this dude named Syed, right, and his high school girlfriend was unalive, and they put it on him. Muslim dudes. She was Asian. It was in Baltimore too. You can check it out. He spent 20-something years in the thing. and it was never him.
Wow.
But they did a full investigation and they pinged the cell phones. It was a deep story, but it's cool. The podcast called was Serial. It was a really good breakdown of a full investigation from the courtroom, and I want Tommy to listen to that and break down and not copy, but
talk about it. Yeah.
The way that she broke it down, it became like listening to a chapter book. It's a really good listen, man. It's cool. Serial, man. I'll drop it in the chat if I could.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out. I like reading stuff like that. And all right, baby boy, appreciate you.
Y'all be safe out here, man. And be productive today, everybody. GP, stop ducking me, son.
Be intentional. Be intentional. They say they not like us.
They're not like us. All of my videos. Jesus. Can't get the man to shut up while I interview, man. Lord.
Get off my phone.
I go check out Let's Talk Fashion, man. I'm out.
All right, peace. Talk to me quick before I forget. Okay. Whoever that was just calling, man, call back right now. Let's get this a call right now. Talk to me quick before I forget. Everybody, what up, what?
What up with it?
What's the word?
What's going on, man? They not like us.
What's the word, baby boy?
Man, I can't call it. Just had to call in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, the guy you was talking about with Mello, the dude, his name Warren, right? This guy, whenever you see him, the first thing you're gonna ask is when they come out. He would have Nikes on his. He had a Nike contract or have a deal or whatever it was. He would always have shit a year or two before it come out. He'd be rocking on his feet. You know what I mean? They call him Mad Dog. They call him Mad Dog. Like the shit was so crazy. Like they put a barrier up around the neighborhood he was from and barred him out the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But when it came to Mello, like he did big right. It was on the That's how he got in trouble on that Stop Snitching DVD. You know what I mean? They was on there together. But he looked out and did right. You know what I
mean? Yeah. I read about that, man.
He always listen, man. Anytime Nike comes to your funeral, you know you made an impact somewhere, somehow.
Yeah, big.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like when the guy when Warren passed away, Nike was at his funeral. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So you know what I mean? That lets you know. But he was from the streets. He was a street dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And sometimes you have good cats like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
They give the shirt on their back, but they'll tear your ass up. You come around the corner wrong.
Right.
I had a homeboy that was like that, man. The church would need something, they would come give it. He'd get a church $14,000, $20,000 to get whatever they had to get fixed. You know what I mean? But around that corner playing with them, it's a lot of unalivement going on.
You gotta tell me, brother. I know how Baltimore. When I first got here to Baltimore, and I was listening to the news, I was like, "What the world is going on here?" I was like, "Wow."
It get crazy here, but like
I got here in 97. You know what I mean? And they sent me to a halfway house, man, and I was like, "What in the world?" See, I'm from DC. Only thing I knew about Baltimore was the Hob. I didn't know anything else existed behind that. Like, wait a minute, people live there too? That's how dumb I am.
Nah, but I think like Baltimore and DC, like places like Baltimore, DC, New York, you know what I mean? We all sound different. But we all got the same concept. You can survive there. You can survive in DC. You can survive in New York. Motherfucker gonna try to slick the shit out you, so you gonna have to see a whole lot of shit coming before it comes. Yeah. You know what I mean? And Baltimore, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can see it coming, you can, you know what I mean? If you can survive here, you can survive anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, man. That's why everywhere I go to the hood, man. out in Atlantic City. I slide through the hood, you know. Look. Airbnb was in the hood.
Yeah, they like you crazy, man. How come you keep, man? These my people. I feel comfortable. Well, how you know you in the hood? They go a liquor store, a beauty supply,
and a
Family
church.
Dollar, or a Dollar Tree. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
We was in the land. I'm like, yeah, we in the hood. She like, how you can tell? I said, look what you see. She's like, oh, wow, I get what you talking about. Yeah, well, man, let's take me to the hood. I'm comfortable.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And the Airbnb, they said it was a hood, but like, look at that was a cool little block right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It wasn't nobody hanging out on the streets or nothing like that. That was decent. It was decent.
2 blocks up, when I went to the corner store, it was going down. But you know,
yeah, I went and got some ice. I was like, okay. They not like us.
Down at the corner store. It definitely was going down at the corner store, but I was like, you know what I mean? This cool, right?
Yeah. You know, it was a nice little community, man, you know, and it was quiet. Man. It was definitely quiet, man. So. What's up, Val? I see you, Val. And Bruce Gass, salute to Bruce Gass. What's up with you, Bruce?
Man, shout out to my guy, man. He gonna help out at the Olympics, man. Shout out to my guy. Man.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. When I seen that yesterday, I was like, yeah. I was actually, that's what my show's gonna be about. But then I changed it about 3-4 o'clock this morning, man. When I came across this brother, man, they trying to unalive, man. You know, and he's innocent. They done had the DNA and everything to prove that he's innocent. You know, so hopefully he gets to come home, man.
You know what the fucked up part is? You know what the messed up part is about that? They don't even care about the dude being innocent. They just care about the fact that they gotta say we fucked up and ain't do our job. You know what I mean? It ain't about the dude being innocent. You know what I mean? It's like, well, if we let him go, that means we ain't do our job. We fucked up, and we gotta admit that we ain't do our job and we fucked up.
We were wrong.
You know what I mean? We gotta hold him. You gotta hold him. He gotta take one, because we ain't taking it. I think Remo was talking about the dude that just got free. I think it was like a little Asian lady or something here a little while ago, last year, 2 years ago. You know what I mean? They had all the shit saying that he ain't do it. You know what I mean? But I forgot. I paid attention to the case, but it was like he got an alibi and a whole bunch of other shit saying that he didn't do it, but because I think he messed with her or something like that. You know what I mean? No, you did it. It was you. And they know he's not innocent. They had him let him go, and they still trying to bring him back to jail.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, man. This shit. When you get them fucking with the police, the judicial system, man, that shit gets spooky, man.
Yeah, it gets spooky, man. Once you in, boy, they try to keep you in, man.
Hell yeah, that's like fighting the case on the inside and fighting the case on the outside.
Big difference.
On the outside, they're postponing for 30 days. On the inside, they postpone that shit for 6 months to a year.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, I'm trying to get back to court. You know what I mean?
We gotta make this money off you right now. You know, man, it's business. It's business. It's not even personal. It's straight business for them, man. All our beds filled. All the beds filled, but we need more people.
Man, look.
We need more people.
Listen, like I remember when I was locked up, they had started coming through with a whole bunch of immigrants or illegal immigrants, and I was like, well, why the fuck? You know what I mean? They flooded us. You know what I mean? They got motherfuckers on boats and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on? You know what I mean? Dude was like, listen, let me tell you something, youngster. For us, they get $14 a day. For them, they get $40 a day. You know what I'm saying? They was like, you know what I mean? What you think they gonna do? You know what I mean? They want that $40 a day. You know what I mean? I can only imagine what it is now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because it definitely ain't that. Definitely ain't that.
Hell yeah.
You know, definitely ain't that. They get paid big money for inmates, man. You know what I mean?
Empty bed, they losing money.
Yes, indeed, and they need to produce, man. What you got for me? You know, it's a vicious cycle, man. It's a vicious cycle. For sure, it's a vicious cycle.
That's why.
You know what's so funny? You know what you normally don't see in prison? Chinese people. You'll see maybe one or two, but you never see a lot of them in there at all.
Nah. They cracked the code already.
Man, we had a Chinese dude, man. His nickname was Me Smoke Crack.
Oh, shit. Yo.
I kid you not. Somehow he got it inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was in his cell getting high. And he looked out the chuck hole and started saying, "Me smoke crack." Me smoke crack. And from then on, that's what they started calling him, Me Smoke Crack.
God damn, boy. One thing about in there, it's gonna be some names in there.
Right. But he can fight his ass off, though. He can fight his ass off. But his nickname started calling him Me Smoke Crack. I cried.
Man, I can only imagine.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, man. That's why. Like, you know what I mean. That's why, like, people be like, yo, why you do the things you do, or why, like, you know what I mean. I'm like, listen, I could go get another job right now. You know what I mean. But I'm gonna lose time with my son. You know what I mean. And the way these streets work and the way shit going, like, I don't want my son to follow none of this getting up and none of this shit I ended up in from idle time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the devil's
so
playground.
if I got to sacrifice to better him and my daughters, like that's what I feel as though my responsibility is.
Which it is. That's your assignment. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of people don't get that. No, you got it. I got to take care of them because I know a family where 3 generations of hustlers all on the same corner. Like, what the fuck is the grandfather, the son, and the grandson doing on the same corner, pitching the same quarters and 8 balls? Like, ain't nobody made it past go yet. How the fuck you got 3 generations here doing the same shit? Somebody failed.
That's real. That's
real. You know what I mean? And people be like, so what I do, like, I take my son and I show him this shit. Like, look, you know what I mean? I can show him, like, look, you see Shorty right there by the store? He was supposed to be in the NBA. You know what I mean? But he had an attitude problem. He beat his coach up. You know what I mean? He had a full ride, beat his coach up. You know what I mean? Lost his scholarship. Now look where he at. He on the corner selling weed. Look at him. The grandfather, the father, and the son. Look at them. You know what I mean? And the cousin. That's his cousin over there, and his other cousin right there. You know what I mean? That's the whole family. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody making it nowhere. You see what I'm saying?
It's just
not showing this shit. You know what I mean?
It's just like a podcast it's a guy that does a podcast called Doing Time with Joe. And he actually does a podcast from jail, man. He does it over the prison phone and everything. It's crazy. But he tells
I think you let me hear that one time.
Yeah, him and his son were cellies.
That's crazy. That would fuck me up.
Him and his son were cellies, man. And his son got a podcast. Yeah, his son got a podcast called Joe Baker. You know what I'm saying? And his son has came out and gave his life to Christ, man. And being very successful and doing pictures. He's about to do something on Tubi, man. I know it's Tubi, but damn, so what? He came out and made it different. He got 175,000 followers on YouTube, and he's doing numbers, man. He's doing numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? He considered one of the big boys with this prison talk, man. You know, so and he know what he doing. You know what I mean? He know what he doing.
I don't be liking watching prison shows and listening to prison shit because, like, you know, like, well, I don't know if it's just what was going on, but it used to be like it used to be like a show on like HBO or something with the booty band that used to be on. But it used to be like a whole bunch of different other people. You know the show I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Boondocks. You talking about the Boondocks?
No. It's a prison show where all they do is talk about people in prison. They show them. But the Booty Bandit was on there, and I always just can't forget the Booty Bandit. Like he
got his own podcast. He got his own podcast, man.
I would never watch it.
He got his own podcast. Now, you know, in the prison, they took all his teeth out of his mouth because he kept biting people. So the warden sent him to the dentist, and they took all his teeth out of his mouth so he wouldn't bite people no more.
How the fuck can somebody have that much power over? How can somebody say because you bit me, I'm gonna take your teeth out? Like, that's some bullshit right there.
Yeah, I be still trying to sue them for that one. This man, and they got it set up in that state where he can't even get false teeth.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's some crazy shit right there. That man came home and got a wife though.
I know. That's what I told you. He got a podcast and everything that's doing well. You know, he just tells his stories. Yeah, he got a wife.
That man stood on national TV and said, "I love me some boy pussy," and then he come home and get a wife.
Come on, Senior, you being too explicit, man.
Hey, my apologies. My apologies. I'm just, you know what I mean?
My goodness. The views of the panel are not the views of the podcast.
You know what you get when I call.
I know, brother. Raw and rugged. Yeah, I know.
That's it. That's me.
I know.
Consistently, all the time.
I know. We try.
On and off.
We try. I know, but we're trying to shave that down a little bit, bro.
I did good at a JBT meet and greet. I had a little goof.
Yeah, you did. I ain't gonna lie. You did. You
gotta give me my credit.
You was on your P's and Q's that weekend.
Yeah, I was nice to the white people and everything.
Oh, you crazy ass.
Shout out to D1. Tim Layton, man. Hey, Tim Layton, that's my brother.
Yo.
I love his wife. She got them cakes. I've been thinking about them cakes like non-stop, and that's fucking crazy. But you know what I mean? Shout out to Tim Layton and his wife, man. Them cakes was, oh my gosh, man.
Yo. Hey, get off my phone, man. Get off.
I'm ready to go chase time for him to start training anyway. I'll catch you later.
Later, bro. Oh my goodness. 443-687-9806, man. Oh my goodness. I seen a couple of more people was calling in, man. The line is open right now. It was the 838 number or something like that. You want to call back in, the line's open. It's available right now. You never know when you get all access, man. Definitely gets all access, man. They broke the mold when they made that, brother. Thank God. Look, and that's senior in therapy. Can you imagine if he wasn't in therapy? That brother goes to therapy. I think you need to double up on his days. That's my little brother, though. I got a bunch of little brothers, all of them crazy, man. All right. Burning desire time, man. Burning desire. You got a last minute call, man. Call in. He said, I mean, love me or love me. I'm consistently, yeah, we know, Senior. We love you, man. Get out of my chat, too. Burning desire, 443-687-9806. Talk to me quick before I forget. Burning desire time. If you got a last minute call, you want to make that call, man. Make it happen right now. He said, damn, I'm getting put out the chat. Too much all access at one time, man, for sure. 443-687-9806, man. I appreciate everybody, man, that came in, man, and endured with us today, man. I know it wasn't a boxing topic, you know what I mean, but you know, we gotta when we have a chance to make a difference, man. Let's attempt to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you all that rocked out the whole time, man. And I thank you all that signed the petition. You dig? I appreciate that, man. Salute to my mighty warriors that's watching, man. Salute to y'all, man. without ado, salute to everybody in the chat. I see my guy D for the winners up in here. Salute to that, my little bro right there, man. Yes, indeed. I'm blessed, man. I got so many little big homies around me, man. Keep me energized, keep me culturalized and crazy fine. Oh my goodness, Tim Layton, my brother from another mother, man, for sure. Another one in the books, y'all. I appreciate you. Hey, at 2 o'clock, make sure y'all go check out Cash Sports, man, the box historian. And then at 4 o'clock, go check out Just Do Boxing. You dig 8 o'clock BBO, 9 o'clock the Rise Podcast. And we're gonna just keep rocking out, man. We're gonna keep rocking out. JBT is all we got. The mob is real. They not like us. Other than that, man, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out of here. How you turn this damn thing off? And we out. Salute.